in Santa Clara. Tonight we finish off Week 4 with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the San Francisco 49ers.
A pair of 3-0 teams set to lock horns for the right to remain unbeaten. And we're off in Week 4.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Come on, set. Check you. Set.
They'll start on the ground here on first down.
Well, this defense for the Niners, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Lance going to sneak it, and he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. He'll wind up getting 2 there as he does it himself and picks up the first.
Ready.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll rumble for about 5, up close to the 40. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. You look at this Niner defense. We know they're going to be tough to throw on, top 3 in the NFL defending the pass.
And this is where we talk game inside the game. Top 5 passing offense versus top 5 passing defense. I wouldn't be surprised defensively if they change up coverages.
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And the Niners are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, their defense got him the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in.
And this is caught. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Saints use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. And he's taken down here by the Saints. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
The last run went so well for them. Maybe they should have just handed it off right here, too. Instead, the quarterback ends up keeping it, and the defense is right on it and wipes away the yardage gained on the last snap.
Now Rodgers throwing on second down. This one caught by Kittle. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Rodgers. The same target, same result. It's Kittle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right of the yard. Second down and a little more than a yard here. To throw is Rodgers. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. Well, last game he had 2 sacks. Got another one here, picked up right where he left off.
Brandon, he spent the entire offseason working on new moves, new techniques, trying to add to his arsenal of pass rush moves. Certainly paying dividends in what we've seen so far.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll go down as just a 20-yard punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. He's got him in, complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. And Lance going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run, and it'll move the chains.
That turned into a very well-orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On play action, Lance. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Saints. From 19 yards away. And the Saints have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. They'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. The Niners at 3-0 here in the month of September, and they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 29-yard line. Now it's Rodgers. Again to the big tight end, George Kittle. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. Touchdown, 49ers! A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make our score 14-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Play action, now it's Lance. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Rodgers wants to change the look. Rodgers now on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Rodgers going to throw. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. From down at the 12, it's first and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete.
No sense risking anything there on first down. Even though he's still in the pocket, he had a receiver out to his side, so just put that in a spot where the only people who could make a play on it are the trainers and the coaches. Well done.
On second down, McCaffrey. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Here comes third down at 7. Now a play fake. Rodgers flushed out right. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
And his kick here is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. On 4th down, Matt Araiza sent on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is taken at the 15. A nice return that time of about 14 yards. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Rodgers is going to go down. He's sacked. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. And now they'll shift things around. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
As expected, he's gone to him several times in this game, but that's the first time one has slipped from his grasp. I'll bet he goes back to him, though. He's an excellent player.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 32-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. Throwing on 1st down is Rodgers. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a 2nd and 10. Rodgers throwing quickly out wide. Yeah, this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. Rodgers again now. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now, 14-13. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, there's virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
2nd and 10. Throwing now is Lance. Olave holds it in. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On 1st and 10, here's Lance. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And now they're in the hurry-up. Now Lance. Pass taken in by his big tight end. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Lance again. And this head straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Here's Lance. He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown! A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Saints will extend their lead here just before halftime. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 8. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Rodgers going to shift him around. Now Rodgers on 3rd down. They complete it to Hill. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30.
A gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
An audible here to get a new look. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Lance now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They'll try to run this one in. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 15 now. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers. This one caught by Kittle. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Rodgers now on 1st down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Hey, 626.
Rodgers to throw once more. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 31-yard line.
50. Hey, you block over here. 26. 50. 50.
On play action, now Rodgers. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
50. Hey, you block over here.
To throw is Rodgers. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Here's Rodgers throwing quickly to the flat. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tyreek Hill, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point splits the uprights. And this is back to an 8-point game. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. And he returns this to the 22. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. Hands it off out of the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
Throwing is Lance on third down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And this returnable for Hill. And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 21 yards, well done on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up now? Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Lance to throw it. That is caught at the 7. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Saints take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone.
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Saints are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Lance.
And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Lance looking to throw it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Eluding the pressure right. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds.
Excellent work there by Lance as he scrambles for the 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out.
And the Saints are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. 1st down. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 33. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Rodgers again now.
He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Rodgers changing the play, it appears.
Second and 6 at the Saints' 29-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Rodgers going to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Elliott on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Saints 49, 49ers 20.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Rodgers will try again on second down. And his throw here's incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Hey, check 26. Inside.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers.
Oh, and that is incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 18.
10 at the 18-yard line.
Jump out! Back north. Hey, 88, cat 300, cat 300. Hey, Mike. Flip it down.
Now it's Rodgers.
He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 10 more there and another first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And again, it's Rodgers. And now here is another interception.
And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience.
It got his man complete. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 51 yards. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott good with a PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Take it to the house.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnelled. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball forward.
Hey, check 26.
From midfield, here's Rodgers. That's caught inside the 20. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hey, 88. 26.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
One final try now for Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. As